Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Friday edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Kenan Stafford, and we have a ton of heritage news coming your way over the next 15 minutes or so. And we'll start you off today with heritage happenings with Cole Denton.
Hello, Generals. Happy Friday, and welcome back to Heritage Happenings. Let's get to it. At the time I'm recording this, it is Decades Day. Homecoming week has been a lot of fun, and there's more coming. Friday night at the football game, the homecoming queen will be crowned. Good luck, Generals. Now on to a less fun topic. The PSAT will be administered at no cost to all sophomores on Tuesday, October 26. Freshmen and juniors may sign up in the school counseling office to take the test for $17. And now on to our weather forecast. Friday should be partly cloudy with a high of 85 and a 10% chance of rain. Saturday should also be partly cloudy with a high of 84 and a 10% chance of rain. Sunday should have some isolated thunderstorms later in the day. It should be sunny earlier with a high of 80 and a 30% chance of rain. And now on to our next segment.
Thanks, Cole. Looks like the weather for tonight is going to be perfect. To the news now, and if you're like most teens, you really like to travel. I know I like to go on a lot of trips, and our history department is putting together the trips for all of us this year. Coach Elkins will be taking a group of HHS students out of the country during the summer of 2023. They'll be visiting Austria, Germany, Switzerland, and the Netherlands. How will it work? Here's 5-Star News reporters Ben Naneski and Ashley McKeon with more details.
Yeah, so we're going to plan a trip for, we're trying to plan a trip for June 2023 for Europe. We're actually going to visit Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and the Netherlands. This will be the 9th trip I've taken leading students from a teacher's point of view, and I did 8 of these at Ringgold High School when I worked over there. And so when I got the job here, I went to Mr. Bradford about maybe continuing that at Heritage, and he was all on board with it, and so I just kind of started planning it from there. So it's going to link it kind of with an AP European History course that I'll be teaching hopefully next year here at Heritage. So try to get some people to take that class. You do not have to take that class to go on the trip. I would like for you to entertain the idea of taking the class, obviously, but yeah, so it's open to pretty much anyone who is interested in international travel and international or European travel, and so if you have any interest in that, you can come by and see me. It's about a 12 to 13-day trip. We will have a parent meeting on October 7th, which is Thursday at 6:30. It's a virtual meeting, so I have the QR code for that. You can get that information from me. We'll talk about everything from the itinerary for the cities that we'll be visiting while we're there, the countries we'll be visiting, how much it'll cost, the payment plan, which there is a payment plan, and ins and outs of the places and the historical places we'll be visiting. And so I think if you're interested in international travel or you're interested in maybe studying abroad for a semester when you get to college, this is a good experience and a good eye-opener for you. I think it'll be even better for people who are going to be, juniors and seniors who are moving forward into college and maybe getting some experience traveling. But yeah, we're super excited about it, and I've always enjoyed traveling and take my family to these places with us when we travel. So adults, teachers, grandparents, parents are all invited as well. Just need to make sure that you come see me for information. There will be, if the numbers get up, we'll start limiting numbers based on different things. So we do take grades and behavior into account when we're deciding who can go and who can attend. But if you're interested, please come see me. My room is 1232. My name is Coach Elkins.
Sounds amazing. Our Here to Career classes had a much smaller scale field trip on Wednesday. Coach Carter, Dr. Godfrey, and Coach Kraft took their students on an in-house field trip to visit all of our school's CTAE classes. It was a great opportunity for those students to get a glimpse at what those classes look like and decide if they might be interested in signing up in their years to come at Heritage. Here's 5-Star News reporters Hayden Johnson and Ryan Heat for more in this report.
It's our in-school field trip of the CTAE career areas. We're touring all the different areas so that the students from Here to Career can learn about all the different possibilities and opportunities that are available to them. So it's really good for them to learn that. Some things they probably didn't know exist, and some things that they may have been familiar with. But it's really a great opportunity for them to learn what's available to set their career for the future.
Today we're going and we're looking at all of the career classes. We're just learning what you do in some of these classes, and it's just like taking us around the school and telling us what all the classes do and what you can, like, what the intro classes are and then what the more advanced classes are.
I think the students are, there's been several of them that are like, they were really interested in certain careers that we've toured. Teachers have done a great job. They've had presentations for the students and being able to draw them in to their field.
I'd just like to see what all the classes are about. Like, honestly, they don't really tell you much about them. You kind of have to hear about it or you have to take it to see what it's about. So this is kind of just helping us find out what the classes are about.
I hope they take a close look at this class. We have a lot of fun down here in Coach Green's class. Moving on now to one of our new segments on the show this year. It's called Book Talk, and it highlights news, events, books, and really whatever is happening here at Heritage when it comes to reading. This week, Dr. Godfrey and Miss Petty showcase a book called I'm Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. Here's Ben and Ashley with the story.
September 15th to October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. This month we're going to be featuring the book I'm Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter by Erica Sanchez. If you'd like more ideas of books that you can read that feature Hispanic protagonists or Hispanic authors, you can check out the display across from Mrs. McColl's room or the display in the Media Center.
So I read this book this summer, I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. I read it because, number one, I love to read because reading is super cool, and I read a lot. But also, this was my daughter's summer reading book, and I wanted to read it as well. So I really enjoyed the book. It was really, really good. It starts off in the very beginning of the book where this girl's sister is killed in a freak accident. I mean, that's like not a spoiler because it happens like literally in the first chapter. And from that point on, the daughter in the family that is still alive is struggling with a lot of things. She struggles with fitting in because her parents are Mexican and she's a Mexican American, and she feels kind of trapped in between two cultures, and some of the expectations and the cultural expectations that she feels like she's supposed to fall in line with, she doesn't really feel like she does.
Thanks, you guys. And now it's time to get a quick break here on the show. But hang with us. Carson Tate has sports next. They'll preview the big football game with Ridgeland later tonight and have highlights from the huge softball series between our Generals and Central Carrollton. Don't go away. Sports is next.
No. Please, no. Littering hurts bad.
Welcome to Sports Everyone. It's me and Carson yet again, and we have a bunch to get to today.
Sure do, Tate. Our Generals football team should be fresh and ready to go as they take on Region Foe Ridgeland tonight at the Tods at 7:30.
Yep, that's right. And it's homecoming, so I'm sure nothing would be nicer to beat the Panthers to start off region play with a bang.
That would be awesome, Tate. But we've only beaten Ridgeland one time in school history. Can we pull it off tonight? Send it to Hayden Johnson and Tanner Eady with the report.
Hey guys, this is Coach David Gibson. Talk to you guys about our coming game against Ridgeland this Friday night. Big game. It's our homecoming game. A lot of festivities going on this week. It's been exciting. We're also looking forward to open up region play for the first region game for the Heritage Generals. Ridgeland has had a bit of a rough season, but they're as athletic as they always are, and we know that they're hungry for a victory themselves. So we're expecting quite a contest this Friday night. It's going to take everything we got. We're going to have to be executing at a high level, maintaining a strong effort that we've shown in all of our games so far, and looking forward to seeing our guys get after it and having a great time this Friday night.
Yeah, so Ridgeland, they're always really athletic. They got a bunch of really big linemen, so we just got to do our best to prepare. They got a good quarterback, good running backs. I mean, they're just really athletic, but I think we're ready because we've been putting in work since our bye week and this week too. I think homecoming will be good, bring everybody out, and I think it'll be a good week.
Good luck tonight, guys, and on a softball now, as first place in the region was at stake in a 3-game series versus Central Carroll.
Yep, Coach Crawford's girls had to win 2 out of 3 games at Carrollton to win first place.
They got the doubleheader split, and now it sets up a final game for first place in the region.
How did the series come out? Let's get you to the recaps.
Last night was a tough region loss for us against Central. We lost 5-2, but we did some really good things in the game. Just couldn't quite get a timely hit like we needed.
In yesterday's game, we ended up falling short. We left a lot of runners in scoring position and just didn't get our bats going. We're fixing to start preparing for our next games ahead, and we're just going to be practicing hard. And now we know what we need to work on, and we're just going to get it started.
But we're still focusing on our last region matchup next week with Ridgeland, and then after Ridgeland, we will turn our attention to the playoffs, and we're still going to take it day by day, practice by practice, game by game, and just continue to work and get better. And we're looking forward to the postseason and to see what we can do in that.
To volleyball now, and our Journals have been coasting through their region schedule so far this year.
Except for Northwest a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, don't remind me.
I'm just saying, Tate, but our girls don't play Northwest Whitfield this week. They took on Cedartown and Pickens County on Tuesday.
Straight set wins in both matches for our ladies. Here's Noah and Corbin with the details.
So Tuesday we played Cedartown and Pickens at home for 2 more region matches. We won both of those games. I think that we came out and played pretty strong from the very beginning. Cedartown actually got here a little late, so they got off to a really slow start. I think our first set was like 25-6. So, but for the most part, we were able to run some different things in our offense, and defensively, we played up a lot of balls. So I think that that should give us some momentum moving into our last week of region. Next week, we play at Northwest, and then our region tournament will be over fall break.
I think that we did overall pretty good. Last night, we played 2 games, and then I feel like we still have a lot of room to work on, but we have had a little bit of a funk, but we have improved a lot more, and I feel like we have a lot of potential. We still have a lot of room to grow into, and last night we played good, and we finished. One of our problems was not finishing the game, but we did finish at a good rate, and I feel like if we just keep on working at it, we could go really far, and then we play some tough competition next week. And so we just got to train harder, and I just believe that we can do it if we really put our minds to it and work as a team.
Congrats, girls, and let's get some revenge on the Bruins next Tuesday.
Well, it's the last sports story on a Friday, and I know all y'all have been waiting for this one.
They sure are, Tate. It's episode number 5 of Sports Trivia. Can Bobby make it 2 dubs in a row, or will Coach Green or Jimmy J rebound?
That I'm not sure about, so we'll just have to find out. Roll Sports Trivia.
I'm here with Willie and Brady, and we're starting sports trivia.
Yeah.
All right, back now with Coach Green, coming off the tough loss against Bobby. How do you feel coming into this week?
Well, I didn't want to win them all. It kind of gets boring if I win them all. So, Bobby got the best of me, as did Jimmy J last week. But got to hear a song from Bobby, so that was always pretty good. So after I win this week, I'll break out in one of mine.
Back now with the best shooter in the school, maybe the best athlete in the school for all I know, Austin Jones, a.k.a. Jimmy J. All right, back now with defending champ Bobby Hunt. First of all, how was your weekend? What did you do after winning that title last week?
Brother, I just laid back and chill out a little bit. It's good to be a champ every now and then. This is pretty hard, but I got one thing to say. I did notice Coach Green talking about they let Jeff Earnhardt go around and they let Kobe Bryant score the points. I don't know what he means by that, just because I won the championship last week, but I did hear what he says, but everything's going to be all right.
All right, Bobby, for the first question now. Who was the youngest player to score 10,000 points in the NBA? A, Wilt Chamberlain. B, Michael Jordan. C, Kobe Bryant. Or D, LeBron James?
And score how many points?
10,000.
And how many a year?
The youngest player to ever do it.
How long a time?
I don't know. It's just whoever was like the youngest age to do it.
I'm going to have to say, I know Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 in one game. I'm gonna say Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, wow. A lot of those guys started right out of high school. I know LeBron and Kobe did. I think it's between one of them two. I'm going to say, golly, I don't know this for sure. I'm going to say King James, LeBron James.
Kobe Bryant.
All right, for the second question. During which inning in MLB baseball is "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"?
Seventh inning.
B.
I know this one. You don't have to read this one. That would be the seventh.
First. B.
First.
All right. For the
Take me out to the ball. Okay.
All right, for the bonus question.
A bonus.
This bonus question actually happened on Sunday. Justin Tucker hit a game-winning field goal, record-breaking field goal, too. Would you know the yardage that it broke? Like, how long did he kick it?
65.
All right, for the bonus question now. Little current question for you. Justin Tucker hit a game-winning, record-breaking field goal on Sunday. How long was the field goal then, if you watched it?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I did watch it. I was on Red Zone, and we clicked it over there, and it hit off the crossbar and bounced up and went in. I think, if this 54-year-old's memory holds up, I believe it was 66 yards.
I'm going to have to go with 70 yards.
All right, I'm back now with the champ. He's got something to say.
Yeah, Bobby came in last week, got a big win over the champ, and he had a little song to play for me. So I'm going to do one really quick. I know we're short on time, but let's just let DJ tell him.
Huh?
All I do is... And they stay there, and they stay there. That's what I want to tell Bobby.
Thanks for sports, you two. I know y'all been busy all week. Good job. Back to the news now. Well, if you call cornhole news, Tuesday night was the annual HHS Skills USA tournament. Over 20 teams met at the tennis courts to sling corn for a good cause. Who brought home the title this year? Here's our very own Coach Green with this recap.
It went great. It's always a lot of fun. There's a lot of good players out here. Everybody loves this event. We all look forward to hosting it through Skills. It seems like it gets better and better each year.
I talked with Austin Morris, my partner there, since the beginning. Been doing it since his senior year, 2013, and it's a great event. To me, it marks the beginning of homecoming and all the festivities and kicks off the week. Having it on a Tuesday was nice to do that. Had some campus activities yesterday to kind of get it rolling. And of course, we've got big pep rally and the parade and all that coming up in the football game. And so it's going to be fantastic. And always enjoy this tournament here and being a part of it.
Yeah, Maddie did great all day. She was holding off the opponent. Letting me try to score some here and there, and she scored a bunch herself. So it was fun. Fun playing with Maddie and team name Don't Tell Coop, so we got to keep that quiet. Don't tell him about that. But no, it was a fun tournament. I think we ended up fifth overall. I had a chance there to knock off Team Shex and kind of blew it, or we might have got fourth or a little better. But no, it was fun as always.
Feels pretty good. We had some pretty good competition, man. Give it up to Trent.
They battled back. They beat us that first round and almost double dipped us. Was up 15-1 in the second game, and they battled back and took it 18-16. So it was a good game. We had fun, man. This is the fun opportunity for us to come out and just play a little cornhole.
Yeah, it was huge. We were down 2 right there, and I was really just trying to get the throw back to him. And he'd been hot for most of the game. He cooled off a little bit, and then right there at the end, 3 bags, 10 points, ball game. It's just huge. We pride ourselves on truly being able to do anything and excel at anything, and it's really fun competing against him and being on his team. And so 3-point champ, cornhole champ, and see what else we can take next, right?
We had a great time. This is a great time for us to just come out and just play and do things we love. So.
Yeah, appreciate you guys for hosting it. It's always fun. Cornhole is great. Love playing, play all the time. So anytime you can get out and compete and play a little cornhole, it's fun.
Congrats to Coach Hite and Lawless for your title, and thanks for everyone that participated in that awesome event. And with that, we'll wrap up this Friday edition of the 5-Star News. We'll be back on Tuesday for a brand new report, but until then, stay classy, Heritage.